Namaste, good morning. Together, 7 and 8. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviyankaravavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Asato Ma Satgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Mritangamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. All of you are doing these prayers heartfully, enjoying these prayers, 8 prayers. Everybody, are you checking, cross-checking whether your prayers are answered or not? Sometimes you have to cross-check, no? When to cross-check, how to cross-check, that we will come to know today. Page number 93. Here Swamiji explaining about true religion. What true religion is. All of us think if somebody goes to temple or somebody are worshipping the deity in their shrine in the house, or somebody are applying some marks on their face or on their attire, or if somebody are following some set of rules like observing a mala or some vrata like that, then we think they are practicing religion, isn't it? True or not? Here, but Swami says, religion is the realization of spirit as spirit. To know that, to realize that is Atman through the Atman, not something else, not some other measures. How to measure? How can we come to know that we are practicing religion? It is through realizing that we are the spirit and we are worshipping the spirit. How it will be done? We'll see. What we are doing now then? Just the opposite. Realizing spirit as matter. Out of the immortal God, we manufacture death and matter. We are doing just the opposite, Swamiji is saying. Realizing spirit as matter. That is, out of the immortal God, we manufacture death and matter. What is that immortal God? Here. Who is that immortal God? It is nothing but, it's none other than man. The man is identified with his name and form and his samskaras, isn't it? We forget each and every human being, in each and every human being, the soul is, the divinity is inherent in them in a potential form. When it comes to dynamic form, if that divinity is manifested through his actions, speech and character, then it is in the dynamic form. The spirit is acting. And the second thing also, out of dead dull matter we manufacture spirit. Out of dead dull matter we manufacture spirit. We change the names and forms of the deities that we worship because This God has become popular now. So many are practicing that. So many are following that. If we follow that, we'll get this benefit. But worship the God for the sake of the God. Love the God for the sake of love, not for something else. If we are seeking something written, that is bargaining. It is a business, isn't it? It is a selfish end. It has, and unselfish love we should have. And second paragraph, religion is inherent divinity of the soul. The soul is perfect, and religion is a manifestation of divinity already existing in man. The divinity can be expressed through several attributes, several qualities of human being. Some of them we see. In Gita, 16th chapter, there are nearly 29-30 divine qualities a spiritual aspirant should acquire. They are described in the first 3 shlokas. That is, those are fearlessness, purity of mind, steadfastness in spiritual knowledge, charity, control of the senses, sacrifice, study of the sacred books, austerity and straightforwardness, non-violence, truthfulness, absence of anger, renunciation, peacefulness, restraint from fault finding, compassion toward all living beings, absence of covetousness, gentleness, modesty, and lack of fickleness, vigor, forgiveness, fortitude, cleanliness, bearing enmity toward none, and absence of vanity. These wonderful 29 qualities, and these have to be understood in the light of life and teachings of Sri Ramakrishna and his disciples and his disciples' disciples. That is the perfect way, because a wonderful genius like Swami Vivekananda tested his guru several ways. The Dhyana Siddha tested his guru several ways and found out and came out with the truth that Sri Ramakrishna is the embodiment of 5,000 years of Indian spiritual knowledge. 5,000 years of Indian spiritual life was manifested in his 50 years of life. Swami Vivekananda prophetically said these words. That's why whatever the greatest scripture we may read, that scripture we have to read in the life and teachings of Sri Ramakrishna and his disciples and further disciples. Then that learning will be perfect. And all these divine qualities are inherent in man. They are not something. They are not hidden in somewhere else, in the books or in the outside any institution. They are all inherent in man. But the outer circumstances, they will help us to progress and to manifest them in our lives. And how to test that, whether we are growing spiritually or not. The founder and first president of Ramakrishna Math Hyderabad, Swami Ranganathanji, he was the president of the Ramakrishna Math and Mission worldwide also. 13th president of the Ramakrishna Mission Math and worldwide. He said, are you growing spiritually? Are you growing spiritually? How to test that? Can you love others? Can you love others? Can you feel oneness with others? Empathy. Can you feel oneness with others? Do you have peace within you? Do you have peace within you? And can you radiate it around you? Can you radiate it around you? This is spiritual growth. And this can be stimulated by practicing meditation inwards and work done in the spirit of service outwards. So these two things are most important. These are perfectly in line with the ideal of Ramakrishna Math and Mission. Atmana Mokshadam Jagatitaya cha, for the liberation of the self and for the benefit of the world. Religion is not something that we apply some marks or we follow a set of code and conduct. It is being and becoming. And several times we think the religion is hidden under the theories. But that's why one of the disciple of one of the Swami Kamaleshwarandi asked Swami Shivananda, a brother disciple of Swami Vivekananda and a disciple of Sri Ramakrishna, Swamiji, we want to read scriptures, Vedas and Upanishads by sitting at the feet of you. Then that Swami told, read our lives and teachings. They are the living Upanishads, he says. That's why today we have a wonderful books in the spiritual history, Nabhuto Nabhuvishyati, like that. Sri Ramakrishna Kathamritam, the Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna, the teachings and conversations of Sri Ramakrishna from 1882 to 1886. They were compiled by a school teacher, school headmaster, Mehnad Gupta. And now it is available in the name of Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna. In Telugu, Sri Ramakrishna Kathamritam. And his life was written by one of his monastic disciples, Swami Shardananda. He was also another genius. He authored that book, Sri Ramakrishna's Divine Play, Sri Ramakrishna, the Great Master. With these two titles, that book is available now. His life and teachings. In the same way, Mother Shardas and Swami Vivekanandas. And the life and teachings of their disciples in the form of God lived with them. And they lived with God. And the two books. All these consists of the practice of religion in their life incidents. By reading them, by following them, we'll have wonderful impact on our opinions about religion. We will know what true religion means. Thus, spiritual growth as well as all-round development of a human being is possible. Okay? Follow them and be happy. Wonderful day ahead. Please proceed to class.